What does MK Ultra mean? I don't know what that means. I had an incident at the DMV regarding my gender. That wasn't very fun.
What happened?
You are not allowed to falsify any information on this form. So I said my gender was male, and they kicked back my application for I can't remember. Oh, I had to reinstate my license because I got a speeding ticket and paid it like 3 days too late, and it was suspended for 3 days. And I was leaving the state that day, and they were like, "Well, uh, if for some reason it won't reinstate your license, so we're gonna have to reissue you one." And I was like, "Okay, no big deal." And I was like, "Do I wait down at the end of the line? Do I have to get my picture taken?" And they took my picture, right? I said, "Do I wait at the end of the line to get it?" And she's like, "No, we mail it." I said, "I'm leaving the state today." I said, I can't leave without a license, which is illegal to like take somebody's license uh and under those circumstances." And she says, "I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do." And I said, "Look," I said, "there's obviously some sort of error here. Could we rectify the situation?" And they were like, "No, you've got to wait in the mail." And 3 days later, I broke my leg and never got to leave the state because I was waiting for my driver's license. And lo and behold, they never mailed it. They lied to me, saying it would be sent to the post office box, and they don't accept mail at a post office box. So not only did they lie to me about how I would receive it, they lied to me that I would receive it at all, impeded my travel plans, and caused me to be in an accident because I was in a situation that I no longer needed to be in and broke my leg. So don't tell me I didn't try to leave. Don't even bother, Janet, if you're still here.
Wouldn't you
I
like
totally had the ability to
wouldn't it
leave
be
them,
better to live off
and
on
I
the
couldn't.
street, like be homeless?
Everything was in place with my car. I had a full year
Eat poison
with
food?
stickers saying, I can legally take this car out of the state without any impediment, and they just totally fucked me over. So don't say I didn't try to help myself. And I'm stepping away from the computer, just so you know. Can't read.
Who wants to fucking fight me? Motherfuckers. Hey yo, you wanna fucking fight me, bruh? Fight me.
The zipper. All right, I'm back.
You're lying to me. It's not Mr.
Oh
Noob,
wait,
is it
AO
really?
is Mr. Noob? I
Nuh-uh.
didn't know that. That explains a lot.
If it is, I'm back on Second Life, motherfucker.
Hello, Ink, you're back. Welcome back.
Hello, twins. Or gay lovers. One of the two. Gay incest lovers.
And my mom said the weirdest thing after I broke my leg. She said
Hello.
they
Go fuck
obviously
yourself.
are angry with her if they're hurting her.
Wow, that's fucking
Like,
weird.
what the fuck?
What does that
I
mean?
was like,
She's
she was
correct,
talking to my
man.
my
Hey,
dad when
that's
she
what my
said
mom
it.
tells
And I'm like,
me
Is she
what the
paranoid?
fuck is she talking
and I
about?
cry.
It made no
You know-
sense whatsoever.
You
I
know,
didn't even like ask questions at that point. I'm like, they're capable of doing or saying anything at this point just to deny that they said it to try to make me look crazy. That's what they do.
my mother
They
says
say
the
shit
same
and
shit.
then say, "Oh,
My
I
mother
never
says the
said
same
that."
shit, man. My mother will say the same shit, Christina.
I could literally be looking at their face, reading their lips as they say it because I can read lips, and I make sure
Yeah, my
anything
mother
that I
says the same
repeat
stuff. She
that
says
they say,
bizarre stuff.
I
like,
see their face when they say it.
They're doing this
So
to
they
me.
can't pull that shit, and they still deny the fact that they say it.
Like, my mother's fucking loony.
Christina,
She says the
I
weirdest
think
shit.
there's a
She
chance
says,
that,
like,
you know,
they're
it's
doing
I
very
don't bring
stuff
up
to her.
anything they say that I hear from another room. Nothing.
Get this, Christina. My mother will say stuff like, I'll go visit her, and she'll say stuff like, your eyes are different. They changed your
I
eyes.
don't
What
have
did they do?
schizophrenia, Sandy.
And I'm like,
I don't
what?
have schizophrenia. I don't hear
Nah, it's
voices. I don't hallucinate.
I have
No, I'm
schizophrenia,
answering
bipolar.
honestly.
I have
No.
Nick.
I think
I
Christina,
don't
what
hear
you're talking
voices.
about
I
your
don't
mother, Christina,
hallucinate.
it's
You have to
common.
have
Necrophilia.
those things going on
Necrophilia.
It's
if you're
common.
schizophrenic.
You know how
I
many
live at the
people are
back of
fucking
McDonald's.
crazy?
Where
Christina? Like, my mother's
where
crazy.
you fall asleep a lot.
I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah, I
She's-
can't remember.
but I
the name
think-
of that one.
Nicolarpsy
never
or
To be
something
honest,
like that.
I would say 60%
Yeah,
of
and
the
believe
problem
me, I understand how
think
is
so.
frustrating that
sourced
would
in
be.
a poor education.
Yeah.
Like being a
Somebody got it wrong.
schizophrenic. Like
We
I
live
had
in, you know, she's from the
three
country, she's
schizophrenic
from
friends,
Why
we
don't you
live
just
in a
say-
modern
and they
world
had a
now
really
with
hard time
electronic
dealing with
devices,
things.
computers, cell phones,
And
that's not the
they were like,
proper medical
microwaves,
term.
ovens,
they
everything's
taught me
fucking
all these
understand that
coping
this is
mechanisms.
to
They were
hear
like,
about you.
I mean, I could
just
just
because
fall
you have
asleep without
bipolar
having
disorder,
that disease, man.
people will
I
tend
pass
to
out a lot 'cause I
accuse you
drink
of
a
being
lot, you know.
schizophrenic.
I think because she's at
And
like
I'm a
these
a
are
drunker.
grade
coping
6
skills
level.
that you
Yeah, I
might
pass
need
out.
to know to deal with
I
this,
think
and these are some of
everything
those
is
coping
like
skills.
quasi-magical.
Don't repeat anything
and
anyone says unless you're seeing them
like the
talk to you
reason
right
for
to your
stuff.
face.
And
But
all
see, my
of a
mom
sudden it's weird,
just wants to kick me out and call me crazy.
you know,
So
magic and shit. Like the witches are doing
she tried to
stuff.
kick me
or
out
they're,
because
you
I
know,
got
like,
a
Who's she
dog.
talking to?
Like she
bizarre.
literally thought that was grounds for kicking me out,
Strange.
getting a dog. And you know what she did today?
Strange stuff.
She got rid of the photograph, or a picture, a painting of children with dogs in her house. So, like, she's trying to set it up to look like
Oh shit.
she's not a dog
Well,
person. Like, I don't even know
the fuck
what's
is
going on
this?
there.
I'm not answering it. Fuck it. Go to voicemail. I don't know who that number is. Fuck it. I don't fucking want to answer. I don't want to. Where is this?
Just 'cause it rings doesn't mean you have to answer it.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you say, 13?
I said just 'cause
You're
it...
talking about the dinner bell or the telephone?
Yeah. Just because it rings doesn't mean you have to answer it.
Yeah, I didn't answer it. Fuck it. Not answering it. I'm busy eating. I don't want to be bothered with anything.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Phone solicitors.
Yeah, they always phone at dinner time.
Fuck off.
Ring, you missed our wedding, by the way.
You heard Justina talking about her
Sandy, I'll
crazy
put
mother?
it to you this way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what my psychiatrist says?
I don't think, like, my
One,
mom was
get
just
a
crazy
dog.
shit, but
Get
I
a
think it's
protection.
more common than you
You
think.
need an animal to
Oh,
alert
yeah.
you
Or
because these people aren't safe that you're living with. And he said, too, when you're financially able to, you need to get out of that house as soon as possible. That is an unhealthy, unsafe environment for you.
Yeah, my mother's pretty crazy.
For you, it's an unsafe environment for you.
Is there any trivia?
And I even say to him,
Not
the way
yet.
you guys treat me on here, I said, I know this is going to be really hard to believe, but this is what's going on in my house.
Fucking love trivia.
I even preface it with that. I know this is going to be really hard to believe.
I like the trivia thing, right? It's a good exercise on the brain.
What are you talking with your mouth full? Can't hear a word you're
Yeah, I'm
saying.
almost finished eating it.
Can't hear a word you're
I'm almost
saying.
finished. You must be able to hear me.
I can hear you, but it's mumbled. It's muffled. The food. I can hear the food. Oh, poof, don't knock me off here.
He's been telling me to get a dog for years. Since I lost my last dog, he's been telling me that.
That's fucked up. I don't like pets. I guess they're good
Sean,
for
here's what happened.
lonely. I think pets are good
withheld
for a lot
getting
of
the
Western
dog for as
people.
long as possible. And when it came down to me leaving, my parents were preventing me from leaving. They would not let me leave. They would not let me access my money to move out.
Like,
They
I don't.
literally were standing in the way of me
What do you think
getting
of
a
pets,
proper
13?
checking account to leave.
I love
What do you think
animals.
of pets?
And I was like, well, I can't
Yeah, but
go through this anymore
like,
without
fuck
having a dog
pets.
that can alert me. And I can't stay here without some sort of protection.
I don't
And
like
I got
pets.
the
Like,
dog.
I just don't think it's right.
And I
You
had
don't
to
really ever
buy
relate
the
to them.
dog.
They're not
I had like a
people.
little money saved. It
Dog is
wasn't
not a
enough to
person.
move, and the rest of the money I got off of my credit card.
People put like their dog in little doggy boots and
I have
little
a debit
doggy
card.
coat.
I don't
That's
have
bullshit.
a proper checking
Fucking
account. Like I
dog.
can't write checks.
I'm a
I just
human.
have a debit
That's
card.
a dog. Okay. It's not a fucking human.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather relate to other humans than a dog.
can
A
believe
dog
that.
just fucking sits there and sniffs and barks and yaps. Like,
Sean, I wasn't going to be able to move.
I do agree that we have an obsession with
I
animals,
was
and
stuck here.
we
They would not give me the money.
tend to put the
People
value
That's
of
mine.
the animals before the life of human
Start to have a checking
beings.
account.
Maybe-
I can't
Which is a
move
bit
unless I have a
weird.
checking
if you're
account.
alone and you're
They were
lonely and
preventing
you
me
don't
from
see
getting a
people,
proper checking account. She
maybe
has
it's good
control
to
of
have
my
a dog.
money.
You know what my lunch was?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Have you
One-
ever tried to
one
rent
boiled
without a
egg
checking
and
account? You realize,
about 2
Sean, you
tablespoons of
obviously
kidney beans in
haven't
a
lived very
sandwich.
long. What
with
are
some
you, like
coconut oil
20?
and garlic salt.
No.
That was it.
Nice.
Do you think I need any more than that?
Alright, well,
No.
It seems
I
somehow
don't,
low
you
on
must
protein.
be Hispanic, because
Like an egg only has 5 grams of protein, so in total, with the beans, tack on another 5. That's about 10 grams of protein for lunch. Is that good enough?
Have some bread. It's a staple
Yeah, so it
everywhere
was
in the
in a
world.
sandwich.
Oh, in a sandwich, okay.
have you ever had a dispute with a landlord and had to go back and get copies of all your checks in a third party disclosed location because they break into your house and steal all of your
I demand
financial
the
records out
finest
of your own fucking
strawberries.
house? Have you ever had that
Wow.
fucking happen to
Christina's
you?
had a lot of
Probably
fucking
not.
bad luck, man.
They steal all your receipts and
You know,
stuff
she was
that's
even
tax
raped in her
deductible
sleep,
for somebody
for Christ's sake.
else.
Talk about unlucky.
Yeah.
And all kinds
How
of shit
unlucky
I've
is
had
that?
happen to me.
Wake up and you discover you've been raped. That can't be good. That's not a good vibe. I've just been raped.
My debit card doesn't offer that. And you can't pay a credit card. You can't pay a credit card with a debit card. They won't let you. My parents were putting me in a position where I wasn't going to have access to my mail and I wasn't going to be able to pay my bills. And if you pay with a money order, and you mail your credit card payment in, and it gets lost, it takes 90 days to get that money back. And on $730
Have you ever
a month,
seen a
I
Saber
can't
play
afford to
Trivial
ruin my
Pursuit?
credits, which would keep me from getting a place to live and have
Thirteen,
$90
have you
in
ever
limbo when I have very
No.
little money to play with as it is.
She's quite good.
These are just
Oh, yeah,
facts
I
of
have
life.
here, actually.
This isn't a, oh, she's crazy.
I'm lowering
It's
Christina because she's
these
talking
are
so much. She's
responsible things that
talking all the
adults
time.
do
It's
and
very
make sure they have in
distracting.
place.
I'm lowering her right now. Okay, there. That means I can. Yeah, I think on science I can beat her easy. Maybe on like pop. Well, not easy, but I'm
Yep
saying I
is
can
the
beat her
only
in
thing I know
science.
how to use.
But on
because
pop,
I'm poor and can't afford Adobe
like
Photoshop.
entertainment
You're making
stuff,
fun of how I
pop
dress now.
music. You know, she might be able to.
That's true. I am.
In history, I still think I can beat her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really good at it.
Yeah. I mean, I was in here yesterday playing some.
I'm taller than my mother.
Doing science once.
And
And
in
Chicken
shoes,
did it,
I'm
and
about
they
the
got
same height
Kale
as
was
my
doing it,
dad.
and then Chicken started reading and blew out. I don't know. I think I got mad.
My dad is like ridiculously strong though. Like it is scary how strong that guy is. No, I couldn't. My dad like
Wow.
dislocated my shoulder and tore the cartilage in my shoulder
Genus, species.
in a rage.
Chlamydophila.
He
Pneumonia.
totally spun my arm around backwards to the point where my shoulder ripped. Like that's a really strong person.
Hey, Lars, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Who's Lars? Is that Christina? She's just rambling.
Formerly known as Tristina, yeah.
He also came at me one time and shook me and hurt my back really bad. He was grabbing at my clothes. I had bruises on my chest.
Who are
Have you seen
talking
any of
to,
the stuff that
Tristina?
those Smirnov guys have done of Tristina? Like those videos?
Are you talking
Yeah.
to all of us?
Something tells me they're recording her right now.
I'm in one of those. Did you pick which one was me?
No, link me. Let's see it. But I have a feeling because she's on such a long.
Hang on,
Snapchat,
maybe
You're
Splinter can
recording
link you.
just now.
I can't do it at the second, but
Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I had about a handful of peanuts and a handful of cashews in my mouth.
Alright.
That's protein too.
Yeah.
What do you make of peanuts? I don't know if peanuts are good for you. I have a feeling they're not. Like they're tasty, but I have a feeling they're good for you.
I think other nuts have more nutritional value than peanuts.
Yeah, but peanuts are really legumes, which is strange because they're a bean, but they're kind of hard. And I don't know why they don't feel good. Like, I'm not sure. Like, are peanuts bad for you? Let me look that up.
Oh, I don't think they're bad for you. Yeah, Pen, I've got 3 cents now. But everybody wants a bit of that.
3 cents.
A bit of that action.
Wait till the end of the month.
Oh shit. There's so much mixed information. This is saying eating peanuts reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and does so without promoting weight gain. Since peanuts are high in fat, they are often viewed as unhealthy, but researchers point out that they contain healthy fats that contribute to the reduction of cardiovascular disease.
Right.
Really?
Just have a varied diet and eat small amounts of everything. You'll be fine.
You know what I've noticed about peanuts is suddenly, like when I was a kid, nobody talked about peanut allergies. Now there's like peanut allergies left and right. There's like peanut allergy this, peanut allergy this.
It's incredible. Have you ever seen anyone with a peanut allergy?
What happened?
Have a
What
reaction?
happened?
I was
what happened?
I was at this party one time, and like it was a Christmas party, and there were children there. I know I wouldn't have believed this if I hadn't seen it. There were peanuts. There were peanuts on the table, and there was this little boy, and he was allergic to peanuts. Just within the proximity on the table, his eyes started to swell. I just couldn't believe it. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Hadn't seen it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Really? That's
Yeah.
a huge reaction.
Absolutely huge. Just being in proximity to the peanuts.
Why is this happening? Are peanuts like genetically modified now?
I
or
don't-
what is going on?
Don't they put peanut as a base to the vaccines? It's in the vaccine base. I'm not sure, but I think there's something to do with that. Maybe.
Nice panties, Thatch.
I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be eating
away.
peanuts. I like cashew nuts better.
Oh, cashews and walnuts, almonds.
Why are these peanuts like so fucking... Why does everybody have a fucking allergy to them? Well, let me see. Hey, get this, kids. Peanut allergies has tripled in a decade. It's tripled.
Well, they're also saying that it's because they're not actually given peanuts at a young age, so they don't build up any, they don't have peanut butter sandwiches and things like that early. They're not exposed to
I
peanut
almost
early.
think that's true.
Yes, it could be that, Pen. They're sanitizing everything, for the little ones.
Because in the U.S. they don't allow peanut butter sandwiches in schools. They don't allow anything to do with that because one or more children may or may not have an allergy. So they just
When I was
treat
a
it
kid,
that way.
never even worried about it, man.
You talk to the
Everybody
parents,
ate
they were
peanuts.
scared into an early age never to get their kids near peanuts because they didn't
Yeah.
want to have a peanut allergies.
Yeah.
I never had to worry about it when I was a kid. I grew up on peanut butter. Do you know I literally
Goodness, no,
grew
this is
up on
California,
peanuts.
land of the stupid.
I literally grew up on peanut
Oh,
butter.
okay.
Well,
Then
that's
there's
what we
some
took to
sense, must be your
school.
mistake.
Is that peanut butter sandwich?
Yeah, in elementary school, I took a peanut butter jelly
peanut
or
butter
peanut butter
sandwich.
sandwich
Hmm.
like 2 or 3 times a week, literally. From
What's
all
up, Rachel?
element, like, grew
In
up
California,
fucking
they held
peanut
a school hostage with a peanut butter sandwich.
Really? Very creative.
Yeah, they say they don't know why kids' peanut allergies has tripled in a decade. They do not know.
What about boiled peanuts?
I don't know. I
Know
think
that
like,
about that in California.
My niece loves boiled peanuts.
You're like if you're
So,
talking boiled
cans and
peanuts,
cans
you're
of
in an
boiled.
area where they actually grow. You're probably in southern states. Like nobody talks about boiled peanut. You're in a growing area.
Live from Help Island, it's Saturday night.
It's only after.
We are live from Help Island. It's Saturday night.
It is a Saturday.
It's Sunday
No,
for
I'm not
me.
Damn, it's Sunday? Oh, yeah, you're ahead. You're way ahead.
Yeah, in the
You're
future.
in the future.
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
do
don't let her
do
get
do
away
do
with
do
that. No
do
lottery
do
numbers
do
for
do.
her.
Nerd.
I never heard of it growing up very much either, Fupa. I don't know what's gone wrong with these allergies. Never heard of
I feel
it.
like getting two.
Never heard of it. It was just like you
Yeah,
go to school, bring
that's
peanut butter
right.
and jelly.
Whatever you
That's where I
like.
grew up.
Mhm.
I love peanut butter and jelly.
What? Who you talking to?
Fucking great.
Who's who? You have to be more specific, filthy dreamer.
I got
Well,
a
I don't know who
bag
you're
of,
talking
like
to.
roasted peanuts. I have 2
Fit-
bags of roasted peanuts and some cashew nuts.
Are you talking to the donut guy?
I'm talking to Seeker Guardian,
Donut guy.
Fupa.
Hell's
The
donut
Fupa
guy.
Jane.
Talking about boy.
Is he talking? Oh, I got him turned all the way down.
Filthy dreamer is
He's
talking
actually
as
talking
well.
words.
You must have him turned down, Seeker. Yeah.
Yeah, I had him turned down because he's always streaming bullshit.
Yeah.
If he's talking words, then I'll listen. But if he's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
like
talking.
play a bunch of fucking music, I'll turn him down.
No, he streams his audio books.
And then I forget to turn him up.
Yeah, he's
It's
No,
a
some of
good
that shit's
book.
pretty
audio books.
interesting.
Oh,
Listen
Secret
to
Guardian?
that.
Yeah,
It's
I had
good
him
stuff.
muted too.
I don't mute him. I just
It's
turn
kinda
him down.
weird. It's kind of weird. It's unusual. Have you ever listened to some of that book I always play? It's very. Do you think it's unusual, 13?
Well, no.
50 Shades of Grey?
No, I don't think it's unusual. People just turn you down anyway if they don't want to listen. I suppose some people listen. Sometimes I do. Sometimes it depends what the topic is.
Well,
Well, I mean, if everybody's trying to have a conversation and he's streaming fucking music, you know, anybody streaming music's got to be turned down.
He doesn't stream music. He
Unless
streams
it's good
his
music.
audio
I'll listen.
Well,
books.
sometimes I do. But sometimes I do stream music. Not often. Oh my god, I got something in my throat. I'm always tired. That shit, you know, like your throat. You go to bed.
Yeah. I wonder where John Gully is.
Get the whole peanut thing, but I get the sense.
Hey,
that
Reggie,
it's
how you
good
doing?
for me. Like and I literally have the sense that something is not good. Did you know that?
What's not good? Sorry, I missed that first bit.
Like something, like peanuts are not. Like I get the sense that it's not good for me. That there's something in there that's not. It's not healthy. I don't know why.
Maybe if you grew your own peanuts.
Do you live in?
Because I used to work in a place that processed peanuts.
I believe you do. You live somewhere in the southern states. That's why you're talking about boiled peanuts. That only comes from like in the growing area. People boil their peanuts. You buy a bag of boiled peanuts, right?
The better if you pull them out of the field and they're nice and wet, like 20%,
And then you boil them.
and then boil them, and they're fucking excellent.
And you
They
put
throw
a ton
you
of
like a
salt on
fucking
'em.
ham hock in there.
I miss this, you
Yeah,
know,
I believe
guys.
it.
I miss
Sounds
all
good.
the
That shit's-
serious fucks.
That shit's awesome. That's the
But
best
we
boiled
make, like,
peanuts you ever
dry
had.
peanuts, or not dry, like, roasted, like cocktail peanuts. Like you pick them up in the store, $5 for a little.
Yeah, but see,
what do you make
those
of that
peanuts,
shit? Toy or something,
they take them, they run through, when they're brought in off the field, they take them and they dry them, and then they run them through this, the separation process, and they divide them up into big peanuts, little peanuts, and all this shit. And then the companies that are going to do what they're going to do with them, they buy the peanuts in huge bags, but sometimes they're like stored in warehouses. And if they don't keep up with the rat population, they'll become overrun with rats, and you'll have like fucking bags of peanuts with rats living all in them and pissing on them. I'm serious, man.
That could be the problem.
I've actually seen this with my own two eyes.
Yeah, I believe
I've
it.
seen this shit, and it's
all the time.
disgusting.
Yeah, maybe that's the issue. People are getting exposed.
And
to some
yeah, and
rat poop or something.
then they
rat
take the peanuts to wherever, and they're running through all these
Wait, where's
machines,
Rachel? Her vagina bets.
roasting them, and if they don't properly clean everything on a regular basis, rats and shit get all up in the equipment and do their thing. They run around on it, and then your
she doesn't
peanuts
have
are
her
like
vagina
riding
bets on.
through those conveyors and shit, and yeah.
Maybe that's the problem.
I don't really eat peanuts.
Is
If I
that
buy
because
any
you
nuts,
work there and you're like, fuck
yeah.
that, I'm
Ever
not
since
gonna
I
eat
worked
shit.
at that place, I don't eat peanuts.
Fuck. Okay, I've got a tiny bit of these peanuts left, and I just feel they're not good for me. I'm gonna fucking toss them. I'm tossing them. Fuck that shit. I'm not
Probably
eating
what it is.
peanuts anymore.
But that's with a lot of things that are go through processing plants.
You know what? You're right, and that's the major problem with processing is anything that goes through these plants, it gets stored. It goes through these big machines.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Like, say you have 10 bags of flour and one of them's fucking moldy. It's like, oh, that's okay. Just throw it in with the rest. Nobody's gonna know. We got 10 bags there. It's gonna be, we got 15 bags. Just throw it in there. And then they make a.
Yeah,
damn
we
tons
sold
of
peanuts.
bread.
Our peanuts went to Planters, and in Mars bought our peanuts.
Yeah.
So
Fuck, I'm not eating those then. I just don't. Something about them doesn't feel right. What about cashews? It's probably the same problem, Like anything that's packaged, it's the same deal. Like it's stored in a warehouse.
you're
for
better
fucking
off just growing the shit yourself, man.
Yeah,
If you had an opportunity to grow your own food, just do it yourself.
What do you think of peanut butter? Same deal.
Fuck that, dude.
Worse.
Fuck.
Even worse.
I've seen some shit in peanut butter where they roast peanut butter. I mean, rats are a really big problem when you've got peanuts and nuts and stuff like that. It's very hard to keep the rat population down, and if they don't stay on top of it, you've got rats everywhere. And that's like rats have diseases and shit,
Yeah.
and they're constantly running those machines,
Yeah.
And I'm not saying every place is
Glad I
like
took
that,
all that
but
time
the things
to
that I've seen with my own two
get her
eyes,
smelling like a rose.
it
Smelt
got
to
out of
step and
control
poop.
at one
Glad
point.
that happened.
I believe you, dude.
Yeah, and people have actually died from the shit. There was a plant somewhere in Georgia, South Georgia. They were making peanut butter, and all because the management wasn't staying on top of the rat population and the cleanliness of the place. They were just running fucking like somebody had a rat fucking run through the roaster while they were roasting peanuts.
Yeah.
They had so many rats. I mean, like I said, man, rats are hard to keep out of the fucking peanuts because it's like a fucking field day. That's where once they get in there, they start fucking mass producing like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, they fucking make babies like constantly.
Yeah, that's fucked. You know what? Thanks for saying that, because you almost suspect that anything. I mean, we're talking anything. Like, you know, you go to the store and you go to the aisle that has all the box, like cookies and granola bars and everything that's, you know, that shit, like crackers and that shit's fucking. It's all the same thing. Mass-produced shit stored in warehouses. It's all fucking shit. I hate to say it. That
Pretty
shit's
much.
not good for you, man. That stuff's like, don't. I'd rather get a bag of rice that isn't processed so much. You get a bag of rice and you boil it yourself. You wash it, you boil it, and that's probably better than getting bread.
Rice and noodles. I eat a lot of spaghetti and stuff. Rice and
Yeah, but I mean,
beans.
spaghetti and noodles is the same shit. It's processed, dude. You're in the same boat where the wheat is processed.
You know, at least you get to put it in water and boil it.
Boil it.
Know? That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
eating
you're right.
peanuts right out of the fucking bucket. You know?
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat those. Fuck that.
Like, cashews are actually really good for you, though.
Well, I love cashews, and I heard that there's like cashew oil somehow is good for you. Like it suppresses cavities. The oil in there somehow works against the bacteria that cause cavities. So I love cashews. I'm not gonna. And the cashews aren't really grown in the U.S., I don't believe. They grow a lot of almonds, but those are in trees. They're not in the ground. Something about almonds seems like maybe the almonds are
Pistachios, brilliant.
processed better. I don't know why I think that. Like the peanuts are southeast U.S., and the almonds are in California, southwest. Like I get the sense that southeast U.S., you know, like all those poor states, I think they probably just don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like I said, not all those places are. Not every plant that processes them are really bad. Just, you know, the place that I worked at, it was bad for a time, but they got on top of their shit, got it cleaned up because too many people were, you know, making a big deal out of it. The people that were supposed to be staying on top of it weren't.
Well, you think the government would?
It was actually me and my boss, like, fucking threw a fucking.
Did it? Good for you. But I mean, isn't the government supposed to fucking? Aren't they supposed to do inspections? They're supposed to shut that shit down, right?
Yeah, apparently they weren't.
Wow.
Shit went on for like 3 years. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse.
Well, how'd you deal with it? You and your boss, what'd you do? Did you call? You just go higher up the chain, or did you?
Well, we went and talked to. I kept saying, man, what's up with all these fucking rats, man? Why do we have all these fucking baby rats on every fucking bag that comes in here? What the fuck is up with this? And he went and tried to fucking talk to the boss. So he went and talked to the actual big boss, because the place I worked at, the big boss of the entire company was at our plant. So he had to go over everybody's head and fucking make a big deal out of it. And it was the company that was in charge of the rat, what was it, the pest control guys weren't doing their job at all. And went out in the fucking warehouses, and there was fucking rats every fucking. I mean, everywhere. Every bag that came in the fucking building, there was baby rats on every fucking bag. And I was like, what the fuck is
on,
this?
or are you talking about in?
On
like,
the fucking bag. They would, like, you know, they store them in warehouses. They stack the bags on pallets.
Like, legally age range, you know?
And rats would, like, make nest between, you know, in the pallets between the bags stacked up. So yeah,
but be like, you see little holes in the bags, like they were burrowing in and eating the fucking
not really
nuts,
into
right?
the bag, but I mean that's still gross, man.
Yeah,
like they're on the fucking bags. These are like 2,000 pound bags of fucking peanuts.
Well, look, they gotta be burrowing in, because what the fuck are they eating, right? Like, they gotta be doing it. They're eating the fucking peanuts, obviously.
Yeah, they do get into the bag sometimes.
Like, they ain't fucking eating air. They ain't eating thin air, right?
Yeah, but they got an abundance of food. Nice cozy
just
spot to
fucking disgusting, man. Like I said,
reproduce.
I ate 3/4 a bag of these things. They were only like $3 or something. I'm tossing the fucking thing. Like I eat them, but I get the sense that they're no good for me. I don't know why.
Really? You just feel like it.
I just don't feel like, I don't know. Like they seem kind of old too. Like you don't know how old these fucking things are. Like, that's another thing the U.S. does. Like I think the U.S. out of all the Western world, the U.S. has the worst food system, and I think there's a lot of expired food. But they just, and it doesn't matter if it's peanuts or even eggs. I've heard like expired eggs go back to the egg warehouse, they take the eggs out and they mix them with the newer ones. Then they send them out again with for fucking expiry date. Like, fuck.
That sounds delish.
Is that fucked up or what?
Bon appetit. Am I right?
I don't eat eggs anymore.
Oh,
I don't
is
really.
that-
There's only a few things I actually eat anymore. I eat like vegetables. I eat tomatoes. I eat spaghetti. A lot of spaghetti. Beans and rice.
Like I eat
Every
a lot
once
of
in a while, like at least once a week, I'll buy a fucking steak and cook a steak.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like you eat like what I eat. I eat a lot of beans and rice and veggies, but that's what they do. Like I eat eggs.
And I eat a salad for breakfast every.
Tell me to relax.
You
I'm
eat a
relaxed,
fucking
okay?
salad for breakfast?
Yeah,
Dude,
because
that's fucking
I have
healthy.
Huh?
That's fucking healthy, man. What kind of
Yeah, it's a lot
romaine
more
lettuce or what kind of?
Just a regular salad with just the normal stuff.
Oh, that's fucking healthy.
Yeah, and I drink a lot of water, and I take chia seeds. I buy like a big thing of chia seeds, and I make my own chia juice with organic pomegranate juice.
Yeah.
And I soak chia seeds in distilled water, and then I add the pomegranate juice in, like half and half.
Wow. That sounds
Yeah.
fucking tasty.
Yeah.
Sounds like you know what you're doing, dude.
Yeah. Or and sometimes I use organic blueberry juice.
Yeah, but that stuff's really pricey. Organic blueberry
It
juice
is.
like,
It's like for a bottle, it's fucking $6.
here it's like $13. You get it on sale for $8.
Damn.
For a 1 liter bottle of pure organic, 100% blueberry juice. Nothing added.
Wow.
You're paying $6 a bottle. Lucky for you, man.
Yeah.
What's the pomegranate cost? Like 4 to 3?
What?
Pomegranate juice.
Oh, it's $6. They're all made. Well, let me get the bottle and see what it says.
We get this kind in Canada. It's called Bremner's or Lakewood. Lakewood's another one, but those are $8. I don't know about the Lakewood ones. I think that's a
It's,
U.S. brand.
RW Knudsen.
That's
Just pomegranate. It's non-GMO.
Let me look those up and see what the RW. I've seen those around.
I got these at Walmart.
No
Get the
shit.
chia seeds at Walmart and get the pomegranate juice at Walmart.
You know what? I'm gonna check Walmart.ca, the Canadian Walmart, and see what they cost. Because if it's any cheaper, it shows a Lakewood brand, $8. That's shitty. Let's try. I'll do one more time. This nuts.
Yeah, it's 1 quart for $6.
Yeah, it's a liter. A quart is a liter.
And it's really like the blueberry juice. I would just buy the blueberry juice and drink the shit, and it was so fucking. It tastes like pure blueberry.
Yeah. There's this brand. I don't know if it's this Canadian brand. It's called Bremner's. It's the best fucking. It's called Bremner's. It's this. I think it's made in BC. They were $13 and they went on sale for $8. And I drank one, and it was so fucking good. And get this, dude. If you ever have like you eat something bad and you have diarrhea, and I rarely get food poisoning. I got food poisoning recently. I wasn't sure what. I think it was some old chili I made myself.
Come up here.
and I was kind of refreezing it a bit, but
Girl squirrel.
get this. So I
It's
had a
so
little bit of
big.
food
Aw,
poisoning.
she sat right away.
And I was trying to read up on what
What a
works.
good girl. I didn't
and,
even have to ask her.
Blueberries
What a
are
good girl.
so I figured I'll get some blueberries.
What a good girl.
You know, like different stuff, turmeric,
She just
garlic,
sat down and
whatever.
said, "Okay,
So
pick me up now."
I figured I'd
I've
try
only
some
been doing that for
blueberries.
2 days
and
now,
there's
where
no
I've been asking
blueberries
her
in
to
the store
sit
out of season, but
before I
that
pick her up,
blueberry juice
and
was
she
on
just did it
sale,
right
$8
away.
for 13, and I
Just did
bought
it
a
right
bottle
away.
because I was sick, and the shit is
Did
so
ya?
good. And it's
Did
so
ya?
healthy. It helped
Yes,
my
you
guts
did.
like hell. And not only that, it just feels
just
so
did it
good
right
and
away.
invigorating.
Yeah,
Really
it's
love
high in vitamin
Yes, aren't
C.
you
If
the
anytime
cutest
you
thing?
take some good pure vitamin C, it'll make you feel
Aren't you
like
just the
energy.
cutest thing?
Give
You
you
want a little
energy.
body massage?
Because I take Ester C, two
You want
Ester
a little
C,
body
1,000 milligrams every
massage?
morning.
She wants a little body massage.
But I mean, I love that. Fucking,
Still
I
wants a
love.
little body
And I ended up buying
massage.
about 8 bottles until the sale was over. So I got 8 bottles in total, or 10 bottles for like $8. Like I spent $80 on blueberry juice, and the sale was over, and I went back to $13.
That's fucking crazy. In Canada? Where you live in Canada?
In Canada. It's this Bremner's brand. Like, that is the best. It tastes so fresh.
She's
Like,
such
it
a good
tastes so
girl.
good. It's incredible.
She's such a good girl. Yes,
Yeah, it
she
looks like this
is.
doesn't have at the Walmart, Canadian Walmart. That sucks.
The one I go to has all kinds of shit. They got all stuff.
Get this, the Lake. Oh, that's Lakewood. It's not. Yeah, that's fucked. Yeah, I see. The U.S. one has the black cherry one for $6. I don't really like the black cherry juice. Have you ever tried that?
I haven't tried it yet, but they say it's good for
Kidney stones.
arthritis.
Yeah, you've got
Or
the
gout. Gout. That's what they said it was good for. Gout.
You got the fucking blueberry juice for $6, and the pomegranate for 6.
Yep.
And the cherry for 6. But cherry's no good. Like, it's not as good. Try it out. It's not as good.
Your
I think the
hair's getting
pomegranate
long.
juice is good for
It is.
antioxidants.
Your
Yeah.
hair's getting long.
And you
Look at
mix
your
that
eye.
with the
Yeah.
chia
okay.
seeds,
She's
and
okay.
they have omegas, and it also has
She's okay.
antioxidants.
She's a good dog.
You know.
She's a good
I
one.
used to eat
She's a
chia seeds,
keeper.
but then
We're
I
keeping
stopped.
her. We're
How's
keeping
that?
her.
Oh, I don't know why. I just stopped. Like, I don't know that. Like, I was making a lot of smoothies, and I'd stick in some chia seeds.
Don't
And,
chew your fur.
you know, like they swell up and they make it all kind
Don't
of
chew your
thicker.
fur,
I
sweetie.
don't know. It's good, but I don't know why I stopped. I don't know if they have selenium or something.
He's so cute.
But I gotta look this up
Don't chew
again.
your tail. Don't chew your tail. That's just stupid. That's just silly. That's silly gooseness.
You know, I don't do the same thing.
That's silly
like, forever.
gooseness.
Right.
That's
change it
silly.
up.
Do
can't
you
change
do a peekaboo thing?
You should change up because here's the one reason you should. It's just common sense because you're not getting all the nutrients. But
There you go.
there's a more important
Thank
reason. Like,
you.
say you're eating peanuts and it's a bag or a batch of all like rat shit
Peekaboo.
infested peanuts. Now you're getting all this piss, virus, and shit. Say you're eating blueberries and you're getting this. You buy 5 or 6 bottles and it's all from one batch and it's like contaminated with pesticides.
Belly
and
rubs.
it's too much.
Belly rubs for peekaboo.
It's always good to
Belly rubs
switch
for
it up
peekaboo.
because
Ow.
otherwise you're getting the same fucking toxins over and over. You get the same toxic load.
Yeah.
It's better to switch it up. But I'm still looking up the nuts and juice.
Yeah. Oh, she's so cute. Oh no, no biting, no bite, no biting. I will put you back in the bin. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah.
Garlic.
I think she's in a good mood because she smells like roses.
Anytime I get really sick, I feel like I'm starting to get
She's
a
like,
really
I
terrible
smell so
cold.
good.
I
Yeah.
take
Smells so
lemon
good,
juice and
except for
garlic
my foot.
and honey
Probably smells a little bit
Yeah.
like poop.
and what else?
Yeah.
Like like cinnamon,
Ugh.
and I grind it all up together,
Oh goodness.
and lemon juice, and I just drink that shit.
Yeah.
I drink a bunch of it. I keep just grinding it up until I just can't take no more.
Aw, you guys have
And
never talked
I mean,
to
like, I've
a
actually
pet
been like,
affectionately? Really?
everybody else around me is getting sick, and they're
What's wrong
sick for
with you
fucking
people?
a week, and then I'm
Oh
like
my
getting sick as
goodness.
fuck, and then I
Oh,
drink
here.
that shit, and the next day I feel
Christina,
great
we missed
Better.
you.
Wow.
How are you?
because it don't
I
hit you.
haven't been gone.
It doesn't fix you.
No,
like,
you
right
have.
there.
You have. You've been
Go
out
to
of sight
sleep,
and out of mind.
get a good night's sleep, and get up the next day. You
Nope.
Okay,
feeling like
fine.
fucking $1 million.
It's not fine.
Oh, that's
We
good.
Knocks that
we
shit
want
out.
to engage in conversation, and you just run away.
I stand here in Help Island every day, all day.
But I also like wash my hands,
Every day?
and everything I eat
Every
off
day,
of, I
yeah.
clean it. I don't like.
I'm either
you know
in
what I'm saying?
here
There's
or
a lot of
Arapima,
germs
and
that
I usually
people
don't stay in
get from
Arapima
just,
very
like,
long
not
because there's so
being
hostile
clean.
there. Even more so than here.
Like, I'm not a clean
Because
freak.
I know it's not
I really
G-rated.
I'm not. Like, I don't. And the reason is, believe it or not, I think like some of the soaps that you get at
Give us
the
an update on your kittens.
some of these washrooms.
I don't have a kitten.
It's actually shitty. It's bad for you. Some of that
Well,
stuff's toxic.
I mean, there are rumors
Like,
that you have kittens.
I know there's a point when my health
No, I don't have a kitten.
No?
into all kinds of stuff, and I
So,
couldn't eat a lot of food. And
apparently,
I kinda stopped,
people are
cut my
feeding me wrong
intake.
information.
The
about
one
you.
thing I noticed is going to
Yes,
the
that is
washroom,
true.
public washrooms, that one
All
type
right.
of
And since
You've
when?
been well,
Since
though.
when
pink
is?
soap has this kind of weird
It's been a lot of
like,
turmoil
a
in the
liquid
house.
liquid soap. Like, that shit's bad.
What
for you.
kind?
There's something in there that's bad for
Why
you.
would there be?
Just
Family
nice.
issues?
Yeah, family issues.
Damn.
I like
With which
coconut
Yeah,
family
water
member in
I'm running.
particular, or
sometimes.
doesn't
The main
not matter?
issue is I'm
Wow.
running the risk of losing my car because
Checking
someone
the
is trying to
nuts
seize
and
my
it's
dad's
cheap.
property, and my car is in
I
his name.
can't.
But that's pretty good for you. Coconut
Okay.
water.
Yeah,
That's
kind of like
the
Yeah,
main
that.
you can
issue,
get
which has been
coconut
the issue
oil.
for like
like
freaking 6 months now.
man. Yeah, I get a lot of shit from Walmart.
Couldn't you just
They've
rent
got
a car
such a
for
variety
if you
of
have to
like
go
oils
somewhere,
and stuff.
or you
Coconut
need
I
it
don't have
oil,
that kind of
permanently?
money. I don't have
olive
that kind of
oils,
money.
organic, a lot
$85
of organic
for the
stuff.
weekend.
No,
Only
like,
$85, like for
look, I have
3 days, no?
after I pay rent and utilities, I have about $150
Hey, 13, I like
the
your
month.
little
Oh damn.
your
Damn.
little earpiece
Wait,
thing.
do you get unemployment though? Like that's extra.
All
I
right,
have
yeah.
disability.
Okay. Well, that's good. You get money from that. So you net around 130, and you put it all into food, right?
Oh shit!
Pretty much, yeah.
Got my mic open.
Damn, that's not enough.
A little bit in gas, but I don't have to drive very far.
Very sad. What?
Sometimes I live on like a container of onion rings for the
So
day.
you're futuristic.
So
13,
why don't
you're
you
of the
just
future.
create like a
Yeah.
GoFundMe or
It's my future
one of
look.
those thingies so people could donate?
I do have a GoFundMe.
That's the future of the internet.
Okay, can you link it? I
Yeah.
mean, let's help you out. We're
Is
really
this
good
is that
friends with
something
you
that
over
somebody
here.
just gave
We'll
to
help
you
you out.
or what?
I don't think we're gonna reach my goal. Sorry.
No, I bought it on Marketplace.
It's
Well,
for
it's not about reaching the
relocation.
goal. Okay.
It's for Well, see, I'm not gonna take the money out unless I reach my goal. Like
Okay.
you'll get it all
Have
back.
you guys
if,
tried coming in as like
If I don't reach my goal,
with the
'cause,
VR
if I can't reach my
setup?
goal, it's pointless.
Okay.
I'll just end
I'm-
up like
Is
not.
that really
I won't
easy
have
to
insurance.
hook
If
up?
I,
You
if
just
I
hook
don't
your
reach my
VR
goal,
into the
I'll just end up
computer
with
and then
unearned
Yeah.
income, and I
It's easy to hook up.
won't be able to do what I need to do.
have you tried it?
I'm sure me,
Yeah.
Splinter, and Chris can donate
Really?
$10.
Yeah.
What's it
Okay,
like?
now I know who you're in cahoots with. We're done talking.
No. I'm just there next to me, so I just saw them right next to me.
Hello?
No.
Yeah, it's
obviously
okay.
that's-
Christina, I've known you
Gives
for
me a bit
of
like
a
four or
headache
five
out at
years.
30 minutes.
Why would that? Why would
That's
they get
okay.
in between us?
Look, I really don't
One
know
sec.
who you are.
Alright.
That's good.
Oh damn, she just fucking denied you, dude. Are you
Joe, she's downplaying. Don't worry, she's downplaying it. $10, Christina. $10. We'll donate $10 if that's okay.
No, just don't worry about it.
Okay, $10 is like a steak. Yeah, like a inexpensive steak.
I can't accept the money for food.
What would you accept the money for?
I need $89,000, and
Joe,
it's for
behave
relocation,
yourself. Okay, Joe.
relocation, and transgender surgery, and that's what it's for, and that's the only thing it's for.
Well, I think if
I can't just get a $10 donation and
really?
take $10 out and buy a steak.
I don't really
That's
read
not what's going to happen.
chat. I just happened to look down and see my name.
And until I reach my goal, I'm not tying any bank account to the account. So that's just the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Yep.
Yeah, those VR headsets are not expensive now, Filthy Dreamer. So yeah, pretty easy to
and
set up.
nobody cares enough to give me that much money, so it's just something I put up there
And
just in case
I
somebody
saw
felt generous.
on
but
Draxfile
as
guy,
every other fundraiser,
he
when I
was
was getting raped
filming
in my house
in SL
and needed to relocate to a safer place, nobody
360
really gave a
degrees.
shit
How do
about
you do that?
either. So it's pointless to talk about it in Second Life.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So like if
when you go
yeah, if
to
you've seen-
secondlife.com, where you go to the downloads, it's there. Have a look there.
Oh, something that you download, like a viewer or something?
Yeah.
Well, if you ever need money, we're here for you.
So like
It's
if you
not
watch the
about
video,
that.
wouldn't
I
that be
need-
cool to
I
stream
need to
in,
be
in
able to
360
get in a
degrees
position where
so
I
people
can
could
go
just
back to
pan around
school
themselves?
and
Yeah.
I can work, and
Wouldn't
I
that be
need
neat?
those things
Yeah,
in place.
I'll get to that.
What I'm requesting in
That's
order to be
fucking,
able to
that's
do
a cool
that.
idea, man. Because I was like tripping because I really didn't think nothing about it. I was like, what? Just happened to be watching a video and it said something about 360, and I was like, huh. Started moving this shit around. I was like, wow, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
That's an idea, buddy. Because
Yeah.
I mean, basically, you just move around where you want and then let people just pan around themselves.
Right. Yeah.
What a concept.
Yeah, they're using those VR headsets for everything, you know, medicine, education, all sorts of things. Real estate,
Yeah.
virtual tours, all that sort of stuff. It's great.
The first ones I saw, the quality was really low.
And really expensive.
Do not
The
chew
Oculus,
the
yeah.
pads. No.
I guess they're kind of beefing it up a little bit.
Here's your toy.
Like Megadeth.
There you go.
I was watching Megadeth. They were doing a little thing on their. That's what they had.
Yeah.
360 camera
Yeah.
robot out there on their stage.
Right.
So when you go back to watch the video, you could pretty much pan around.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Running out of beer. Getting sleepy.
Linden Lab official notice. Ellen Frog steals groups. Make your groups read only. Warning.
I just heard a Tiny Tim emote. Who is that? No, that's a boy emote or gesture or whatever. I was looking for a Tiny Tim. There it is.
Gee, I wonder if that could be John Gully. Aw, muted. I guess it is.
That sounded like a death threat to me. Didn't it? To you, 13?
From who?
Hope you dies on Zane.
Oh.
Who does that sound like? That's your buddy.
Who? John Gully. Is that who you mean? The guy that drops the buildings all the time.
Do you have sound turned off?
Yeah, yes.
Do you? Well, then you can't hear what I'm...
Yeah.
You can't hear it.
Alright.
Turn sounds on and listen.
Oh, it's a risk.
Come on, just for a second.
I know it's on.
I'm going to kill this cunt. Somebody tell her.
That's Boyd. That's Boyd.
That's your buddy.
Why are you saying that?
You mean, why am I saying that? Is that your buddy?
Everybody's my buddy.
Yeah. That was cute. Yeah, you are quite lovable.
Aww.
Oh, really? You're a sweet, sweet lady. You're like a humanitarian. Humanitarian.
Alright.
Aren't you?
Yeah, something like that.
Trying to get some. I already got it.
Oh,
I already got this. Isn't that right, babe?
You're talking to me. Yeah.
Who else am I talking to? I gotta put my pomegranate juice
She's a
back
good
in the fridge.
puppy. She's a good puppy. So cute. So cute. It's the cutest thing in the world. Yes, she is. She's being so good. She's being so good. She is.
Ow!
She's being so good. She's being a perfect dog. Perfect. Perfect.
Warning. Zonane's dog has 47 days left until Zonzane kills it.